I've been expecting you. Holy shit. Do you want to tell me how this ended up in my garage?
Well, fortunately I haven't crashed a Hayabusa yet.
Sweet.
So, what we done was able to get a cheap full Yoshi system, front to back, 4-in-1, for pretty cheap, like $500 posted from the States. It came off eBay, pretty decent. Had a couple of bits we needed to modify. Some hack job cut the bracket off instead of unbolting it, so we had to make a bracket, and we had to put a lambda sensor bung in. But other than that, stuff we're used to, stuff we can do.
And this is your kid. This isn't like you've stolen this.
I haven't stolen this one. Like,
right.
Strangely, this is mine.
Right.
He is a bit better looking than me, and a different hair color and stuff. But honestly, all legit.
I mean, you just took him into like the Swarface garage, known the man.
It's alright. He's loving it. He's been on a tractor. He's slagged John about the lack of horsepower that engine's gonna make, and he's played with an 8mm spanner for a bit.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
I think you just said get on with the video. You just said get on with
Cut?
the video.
Was that cut?
Right, what do you got?
Got a full exhaust in a bag.
It's like a fucking rocket, man. Back here somewhere. Another.
Gee, right.
Oh, it is, huh? Oh fuck. Hello, welcome back to Wrenchlife, and after a pretty uneventful morning trying to dig trails for Kieran in the pissing rain, I did knock that shit in the head. It's time for the garage. So what we have here is actually this new toy, which is the Suzuki Hayabusa, and it's in really good nick actually. It's pretty much bone stock, including the cans here. And the only thing he wants to change on it is the cans. So exhaust system. There we go. So we get these Yoshimura exhausts, and we're going to put them on it. But first we need to get the old one off. Alright, so after about 15 minutes of just tinkering about it, we've managed to remove all the header bolts. Basically what that involved was taking this assembly, which is the radiator and oil cooler, allowing it to fall forwards about 2 inches so we could get in there. And with that in out of the road, it's a bit easier. You can get in there with the selection Allen keys and we attachments on the ratchets. So now that there bit there's done, we have to move to the underside, and there should be a fixing bolt under there, and just remove the 2 cans, and that's the old system off. And then we'll be ready to start planning out the new one. The fuck is stuck on that thing?
Yep.
This the right cooler. Right, so the whole old exhaust system's off. We had a little bit of a problem underneath there with a little captive nut that was spinning. So that was kind of the bit that took the longest. There's really not a lot to it to take it off. The other thing we found is there's a lambda sensor in here that there is no boss on the Yoshi exhaust for.
Talk to me, John.
Emma, Louie.
Come say hi. Please do so.
Action.
Right. So, because we spent our life surrounded by fucking retards, this was chopped off. So there is meant to be a little little bracket there with a hole in it, and it just bolts onto pretty much one of the only fucking bolts that holds it onto the motorbike, and the guy couldn't fucking manage to take that off, so he took it off with a fucking angle grinder. Thanks, man. That was great. So now we're just going to build a new piece out of some scrap I had knocking about, and yeah, float it in place, and then we'll be able to see where the tail section of the exhaust system goes and where the best place to put a hole for the lambda boss is. Just going to dummy tack it on here. So what we've done there, just weld this little piece on, and we're now going to refit it back onto the motorbike and work out where about up the hole should be for the mount.
Looks pretty cold.
That's November for you, so it's good and cold, and kind of wrapped up for the day. Running out of parts, and the will to keep going, I think. But what we've got done today is we've got this bottom piece on here, refabricated the mount for it, also welded in a lambda boss for the lambda sensor, and then kind of floated this yoke into place. Really, that's just a case of one bolt and a strap, and so now there's a little shopping list of bits you need. You need 2 springs. Those are definitely not the right springs for there, and a bit of a rubber for the strap maybe. And then when we come back, maybe remember to bring the ignition key. What are you doing now?
The question is, what are you doing?
Spaffing up a wall.
Everything's miniature in this place. You mini tractors, you mini motorbikes, you mini pickups.
Is that one more guy for you?
This one?